that right?
Hey vlog, it's like noon now. It's Saturday. What's today's date? The 27th, October 27th. Yesterday, the clips you saw at the beginning, we went to Witch's Brew Coffee this morning with Tyler's friend. She just left not too long ago. But we're having a rot day today for most of the day. We're gonna go to my mom's a little bit later, but we didn't really get a chance to catch up with you yesterday, really. We're kind of dividing and conquering our day. You know, it just happens that way sometimes. One of my best friends was having a baby shower yesterday, and Tyler's best friend was in town. Just so happened to be the same weekend, so we just kind of like split our time. I've been back up with him for dinner at Drake's, and then we went to go see a movie. We Live in Time. I think I thought the movie was pretty good. I think we have different opinions on it. Do we?
Yeah, I don't think I didn't hate it, and I thought it was interesting enough, but I think Sean liked it more than we did.
Yeah, I think it's just I like a different kind of movie than Tyler does sometimes. Like, I like your sad romance movies a little more. I love a rom-com. I love a romantic movie.
This was not.
This was not a comedy. It was not funny. But I don't know. I like this kind of movie. I do think there was some non-linear storytelling elements to it that kind of I think took away from it more than it added. And if you took the two actors out of the movie, like, I thought maybe the film would have been a little boring. But Florence Pugh and
that's what a lot of people had said too. Was like that they felt like if the two main actors weren't so notable and good, then it wouldn't have held up as strong.
Yeah, it was A24, wasn't it? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I thought it was maybe even like a little weak for A24. But we're having a rot day today. I'm mostly today will be more of like a regular vlog than yesterday's was. It's just we kind of took a day off, but we still created content. We just created less like hands-on content, so it was quicker to edit. Just kind of give ourselves like a little break, but we also didn't like break our streak either because we're at, like, I think this is like day 137 or something like that. So
I am reading this book right now, and so far I think it is really good. Actually, I'm like very intrigued by it, and it is like, you know, here lately I feel like, yeah, so I'm really enjoying this book. I feel like I haven't had a book, Home is Where the Bodies Are, the one that I've read a lot this month. That one I flew through that one, and it was really good. But this one is really good too, and I've heard a lot of good things about this author, and now I want to read more by him. And I'm actually pretty sure that Ro had a book by him, like, on her bed. But so this one, I think I touched on it a little bit, but it's about a nurse that starts working as a caretaker for this older woman who is extremely disabled, so she like can't speak, can't walk, or whatever. But she was accused of murdering her family back in the 1920s, and the book's set in the 80s, and she was accused, but they never had enough evidence to convict her, so she was, you know, free or whatever, always like presumed innocent. And she starts telling this caretaker like the events of what happened, like through a typewriter, and it's a thriller, and there's just been like twists and turns, and I don't feel like I can predict what's going on, and like every time I keep reading, like new information is getting added. And yeah, so I'm really enjoying it, and I can't wait actually I don't know how many books this author has, but I definitely want to get into him and read some more of his books. So yeah, I just wanted to mention that a little bit because I'm really enjoying it. His name's Riley Sager. So yeah. Also, it is October 27th. Yeah, we are almost a week away from the election, and I just feel like, you know, throwing that out there. Go vote.
You can't really vote here yet.
we can't vote here yet. We can't early vote until October 31st here. Halloween, they said get scared. But, it's super important. I think more important than it has ever been in my lifetime. So yeah, I can't stress that enough. I'm so nervous about it, but we were talking the other day when the first election, me and Sean had just started dating like right around that time. And I came over to Sean's and we ordered pizza and we just sat there and like read the polls online and watched CNN like all evening. And the other day Sean was like, we're going to do that again. He was like, we're going to order pizza and we're going to lock in to CNN. So yeah, and I always like enjoy that too because Sean really enjoys that kind of stuff, and so he gets very like talkative about it and in his element and whatever. So scary stuff, but important to mention.
Okay, hey guys, we fell asleep on the couch for a long time. Not that long, but we got our rod day. But we went to my mom's house. I hung up like a mirror for her and like help her unbox some stuff, and I'm about to do the same for you. We got a baby item, another baby item. We're getting to the point where people are starting to buy her things, which is great. I love it. I love that people are buying things because we haven't posted a registry anywhere yet, but her grandparents are out and they see stuff and they want to buy it, and I just love that, personally. But this is something we bought ourselves, and it's funny, the baby shower I went to yesterday, they got a couple of these, so it's one of those things I wouldn't have known existed until I had seen one myself. But we got a Boppy pillow. Bo and Haley had one. We'll probably get two eventually, like another one eventually, one for upstairs, one for downstairs. But it's a nursing pillow. I was feeding their baby and had one of these on my lap, and it helps a lot. It helped a lot. And so, but we're getting to a point where we have like enough baby stuff, where we have so much baby stuff that we have to start like organizing it and putting it up because it's starting to like take over that room a little bit. So we'll have to work on that in the next couple of weeks. I'll show you the sleeper we bought yesterday. I showed it in yesterday's vlog for a minute, but I'll show you that later next time I go upstairs. But we got it in like this animal print. That's the only like new item we got today.
It's really sweet. Like, we were starting to buy stuff. My mom texted me today that she bought like these little booties and a hat, and then my grandma texted us, my mama, I call her mama, but like some people don't know what that means, but my mama bought her like a play mat, so when she's crawling around on the floor and stuff, like it's not, especially
tummy time, she
especially
won't be crawling for a little bit,
well yeah, but especially our floors, because they're old hardwood, when we get splinters easily on this floor.
No, we don't.
I do. If I'm barefoot. I have a few times. But we have old hardwood floors, so she will not be laying on them. So the mat will be good for that, and it is also like animal print, like that. Or not print, but like it has little animals all over it. So that's super cute. I saw today actually something that I really liked.
My hope is that we're out of this house before she starts crawling around.
I got an ad for this actually. It's a baby dress, but it's like, which I know we're in the Wicked era, and I do like Wicked, but I've talked with Wizard of Oz is like one of my favorite movies of all time. I loved it as a kid. It just helped me and my Mimi, my other grandmother, we both really love it, and it like was like a special thing between us. And this little baby dress, I don't know if it's gonna show, but it has Emerald City all over it, and it's just so cute, and I love it.
We also like pre-ordered like the Wizard of Oz Squishmallows that are coming out. One for her, one for Tyler. You'll see them when they get here. They don't get here for like another month, but yeah, we're starting to get a lot. Like we're starting to have like a lot of baby things. And our shower is still like a couple months away. So, and she won't be here until February, of course. But all right, I think Tyler is gonna make dinner. I think we're gonna do like the Costco Mandarin orange chicken. It's really good, but we're gonna do it without the orange chicken sauce, I think, tonight. Just to have the chicken. I think Tyler's gonna do teriyaki sauce. I'll probably eat some plain just to save calories a little bit, but think this
It'll
is the
take a
move.
little bit to get going.
Yeah, this is the move tonight. So, yeah, this is what I mean. We were going through some of the stuff that has been gifted to us. This was in our gym. We gotta remount it, but like this is starting to be taken over, and I don't know what I want the drawers to look like yet. But we were going through like some of the stuff that had been gifted to us, and like some of the clothes we already had, and we just have a ton of it. So, but this is what we bought yesterday. This is just like a bamboo sleeper, double zip. We got it from this boutique called Kiddos. It was like $30. Has cats on it and books on it, and obviously, you know us. We love our cat. We love our books. And yeah, I'm out of breath. Our steps like knock me out of breath. But this room is that we're in. It's going to be in the nursery. This bed's going to go upstairs into our like my office space. That's going to become like our guest room up there. And we're going to do like a mural along this wall and a crib back there. And that's going to be our nursery. Obviously, we have a lot to do. There's a lot to build. Let me, like all of these boxes still have to be built. And everything needs to be organized. But someone actually recommended that we get a shoe organizer for the back of a door to like for diapers and stuff. And then I think we're going to do that. I think we are going to do that. So that is in our Amazon cart to order. That was like a really, really good idea that we got from one of you. And that is my favorite thing about this project of our like daily vlog is we get so many good ideas from you guys. So we always appreciate it. But all right, we're gonna make dinner and then we'll keep you posted. I think we're gonna find something to watch tonight. Hey vlog, we watched Woman of the Hour. I think it was the last clip you saw. What'd you think?
I was honestly slightly disappointed.
I think it was so hyped up like all weekend.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I was looking forward to it a lot. Like when I heard Anna Kendrick was directing it and like the aesthetics of it and the plot sounded good. And then when we were watching it, I was just like, this is, I guess, fine. But it was not anywhere near like, there were so many, in my opinion, way better like thriller type movies that came out this year.
Yeah, but I was just thinking like, I think that like, hold on, let me get that out. I feel like I'm disappointed in like the horror genre this year, kind of. I think I really liked Longlegs. I liked Smile 2, but I think, was Megan this year?
Nope.
No. But I haven't loved a lot of like the horror genre films we've seen this year. Maxine was really good. I didn't love the new Terrifier. So I don't know. I feel like we were in like a horror renaissance for a couple years, but now I feel like I'm getting like tired of it a little bit. And maybe it's because like this Halloween season has been going on for like 6 months, but I don't know. I wasn't that impressed with the movie, but I didn't hate it either. It was good enough, I guess.
Yeah, agreed.
I think it'll be one of those Netflix movies in like 6 months no one's talking about. Does Squid Game come back this year?
I don't know.
I think it's early next year.
I've seen like some tweets about it and stuff, but I haven't like fully paid attention.
Alright, to close the vlog, we'll be doing our nightly game of 365. It's a daily card game for couples. We haven't done it in a couple days, but if you're new here, it's a daily card game for couples. We got our copy at Target. The point is the question a day, and it gets us talking to each other, kind of on a deeper level sometimes, but we share it with you guys, just so you guys get to know a little bit more about us as a couple. We answer all of them, unless it's something like overtly sexual and like not like family friendly, because one, we try to keep things kind of on the more family friendly, and because like our families watch this and there are things I don't want them to know about us. And then sometimes there's like activities that it's like, and it's currently 9:30, which is still on the early side.
Yeah.
So,
but not. I mean, I'm getting ready for bed in about an hour usually. So.
Yeah. I'll probably be up a little bit later. So we're gonna do 3 tonight. Day 133, 134, and 135. So let's do it. What does success look like to you? This is like the question that keeps me up at night.
I think like happiness above all. So I feel like if I'm happy, then that is successful to me. That is a success to me.
Yeah. I've like struggled with this question. I'm very driven and motivated, like career wise, and my relationship with work has changed as I've gotten like deeper into corporate America. Previously, it was like being the highest performer. That was like my version of success. But now I think as I've gotten older, it's been about establishing like a work-life balance and like being able to juggle the different parts of my life. Like work is a part of my life. It's a big part of my life, but I think it's one of the least interesting parts of my life. But it's still important. I have to do it. But you know, my relationship with work has changed. Being married and now expecting a kid versus when I was single, and I really gave a lot to work, and then I think COVID kind of changed a lot of people's relationship with work. So like today, it looks like kind of having that balance of work life.
I saw a tweet like
bills are paid on time, but like also like health. I think we've had enough family health scares in the last year where like I can work all day.
I saw a tweet that was like saying, it said something like, your tombstone won't say CEO, but it will say dad, husband, brother, whatever. And I was like, yeah, that's true. So.
Yeah.
I think like my experience with jobs has just like where I have been laid off so many times is just like it's fake and companies do not care, and like it has like your job doesn't define who you are in any sense of any. I feel like older people have a tendency to connect like their job is like who they are, and I think our generation has become more of a like, no, this pays my bills, but it's not who I am.
Yeah, I've been very fortunate to always have like good managers, and I feel like they have cared about who I am as a person. But at the end of the day, when it comes time to like make decisions about the company, like they're not making the decisions to keep or let go. And yeah, workplace loyalty's dead. Anyway, question 134 is, what do I have great taste in?
I would say that you do have really good taste. I guess Christmas decorations is the first thing that comes to mind. Sean's very passionate about that, and
You'll see.
And I would say he has good taste in it.
Yeah.
He has good taste in coffee too. Like, yeah.
Yeah, I'm a coffee snob. I think you have good taste in music is the good one. He has a way of sniffing out small artists that will become big in like 2 years. Yeah. It's happened like a couple times that I've seen, and he's like, oh, I was onto them a few years ago. But you know, I think if I said anything else, he would have hit me. So I think he would have like killed me. But I think
no, I wouldn't have. But that is what I do. I'm very passionate about that. Yeah. But yeah, I do feel like I will listen to. I did it with SZA. I did it with Victoria Monet. I did it with Sabrina. I like, not to be one of those people, but I do listen to artists a lot before they like end up popping off.
Day 135 is, how safe do you feel when we disagree?
Super safe.
Super safe.
Yeah. There's no other answer to that.
Yeah.
Like we disagree on things. Like and a lot of times we are in agreement, but of course there are things we do disagree on. But when we do, there's like nothing unsafe about it. Like, yeah.
Yeah. I agree. There's nothing else to say about it. I don't feel unsafe at all in my own house. In my own house. Or in my marriage. You know, this is a safe space.
Yeah.
And our hope is that you feel safe watching us too. Yeah, that's it. That's today's vlog. Like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. We will catch you tomorrow. Same time, same place.
I'm running some errands tomorrow and going to Orange Theory. But I am gonna like mop, or I am gonna like vacuum down here, but that the thing that we got has eliminated a lot of it. It's just like I have to do like a quick touch up and I'm done. I told Sean, I was like, dang, that took a lot of work off.
We've been running our RoboVac like every day, and it's worked wonders.
Yeah,
it's worked so well. It's expensive. I hope so, but
yeah.
We're still in like the trial period technically. Even though and it's worked really well. But yeah, we will catch you guys tomorrow. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. As always, we love you. See you tomorrow.
Peace out.